know, we've got pretty much 365 days a year to fish, and we have every month or every 2 months something new to fish for. Being that we're on salmon streams here, the Pacific salmon come in at different times, starting this year in July, and it carries us right through to December. And then the steelhead return in January with the peak of the run sort of in March and April. And so really there's so many different species to fish for that you're never bored, and the rivers change almost on a daily to weekly basis, so you're never fishing the same places twice, really. I think what a guide helps is put you where the fish are, and coaches you through, especially if you're a beginner, you know, how to retrieve a fish in these faster streams. A lot of people that come here are used to fishing much slower waters, and when you hook a 2 to 5 pound fish in a stream like this that's flowing quite quickly, they're quite a different ball game than something in a slower stream from in the eastern parts of Canada or the USA.
How is it different?
Just the river itself is moving much quicker, so you get a bigger fish that decides to swim back out into that current. You've got to control that fish and in one way not break your line, and in the other way not tear it out of the fish's mouth, because it's only a fish and their skin isn't that strong. So you've got there's a fine line between fighting too hard and not fighting hard enough. So that's just a skill over time you get better at, and a guide generally will help you get those fish in when you do hook them up. So that's part of the reason I would hire a guide. Even when I travel, I look for guides. It just takes a lot of the learning curve away from where to even go. There's, like I said, there's 5 rivers in just within 15 minutes of here. And everyone fishes differently at different times of the year. And so having a guide takes just a lot of the guesswork, the initial guesswork out of it. So whether you hire me for a day and you decide to do the rest on your own, or hire me for the entire time that you're here because you're just not comfortable traveling around the province on your own or this area on your own, it's entirely up to the client.